Well, welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome back. How you doing? I'm so happy you're here today. I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. If you haven't been with me before, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will demonstrate for you in a minute. Okay, this is a Scorpio reading. You can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart. Okay, we all live different timelines. We all live different lives. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. Okay, I do private readings. My information is down below and they're affordable. Okay, I embody my spirits. They're always with me. I speak to them through my crystal pendulum here. They answer me whatever, or I can channel them in whatever is more convenient for me at the time. They'll pick out the first several cards. This means I love you. Okay, but they'll pick out the first several cards, and then I will follow it up with more tarot, okay, of my own and oracle cards. All right, subscribe to my channel so I can pick up on your energy. Me and my spirits can pick up on your energies. All right. All right. This is a timeless reading. This can be anywhere in your past, present, or future, Scorpio. All right. Scorpio. What do you need to tell me about Scorpios? All right, I'll demonstrate my telekinesis. Right now is a good time to ask Spirit what it is that you need to know. Okay? What it is that you need to know. All right, let me give you an example of my telekinesis. I won't move the bell, but I will move the clapper inside with my mind. Here we go. A quick demonstration. Here we go. They say that this doesn't exist. The scientists, that it's impossible for somebody to move something with their mind, but I am a living example. Here I am. Okay. And I can also move with my hands, making my hands healing. Okay. I have energies that come out through my hands and I can move whatever is in my hands. All right. As long as I'm connected to it. All right. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share, my beautiful babies. All right, Scorpio. What crown Scorpio? What crown Scorpio? What crown Scorpio? Let's see. Right now, this is what crowns you. It's coming in through Source. King of Swords. All right, King of Swords. Somebody coming in with power, authority, the truth, clarity. This is justice and honesty. All right. What's their third eye telling them? Your intuition right now is King of Cups. Okay, nurturing, wisdom. This is trust, forgiveness, diplomatic. All right. Let's see. What are these? What are they trying to say here? This is the Hermit. All right. Somebody's soul searching. Somebody's looking within. Somebody needs to be alone here and reflect and do some contemplating and some, spiritual enlightenment, looking deep within, needs to be alone right now, doing some soul searching. Okay, in your heart right now, you have 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's working hard right now, mastering their skill. Happy employment. All right, somebody's very happy doing what they do. Okay, this is apprenticeship. Somebody might be learning something right now, but for some of you, you want to be alone with your job and your work, and this is what you're concentrating on. King of Wands. Yeah. Being a leader, visionary, an entrepreneur. Somebody wants to, in some kind of a protective person here who's protecting their, and their or going for this skill development or going for this job. All right, going for this job. Natural born leader. For some of you, I think that for some of you, you want to start your own business. For some of you, yeah. Look, the beginnings. Fool, the beginnings of some fresh beginnings. All right. Desire to start something new, like I just said. Yeah, for some of you, you want to start, maybe your own business, or you're starting, something new, maybe a new career. All right, this is you taking a leap of faith of something of some sort, analyzing something, doing some, soul searching here. What grounds them? What grounds Scorpio? What grounds Scorpio? Again, this can be the past, present, or future. It's timeless reading. All right. Grounds. Okay, there it is. Huh. Five of Swords. So what grounds you is conflicts, fights, battles, intimidation, competition, hostility, people around you fighting and all that ugly shit, aggression. And this is you saving money. This is what you don't see. All right. You being, maybe saving money, maybe holding some emotional something back. Maybe you're holding something back emotionally. This can be, yeah, you either holding something back, somebody can be breadcrumbing you. Maybe this, conflict or whatever is about money, all right, or somebody keeping money from you. And this can be fear of change, okay? Or this can be somebody who's hoarding or greedy, something like that. Oh, look what we got there. Huh. Same card, different deck. Four of Pentacles. Confirmation, guys. Somebody's holding something back. All right. King of Swords. Somebody's holding something back. Taurus, Gemini. Mm. Yeah, definitely. Either that or you're saving money. But this is somebody who has scarcity mindset, control. Somebody wants to control something, maybe, or control. Somebody wants to control either money or you. It's going to be you or them. Okay, what else? What's this King of Cups? What's this Four of Pentacles here? What's this Four of Pentacles? Yeah, need to control. Here we go again. Eight of Pentacles, confirmation. This can be for some of you, you're saving up for school, for something, for this, this skill development, this apprenticeship, this mastering something. Or for some of you, yeah, you're working hard at saving money. For some of you, period. All right. Four of Swords. Four of Swords here. All right. Rest, relaxation, contemplating, recuperating from something. Yeah, you're in solitude. Right above that is a hermit. You guys are resting. You're resting or you're in solitude about something. All right. You're contemplating. Maybe for some of you, you just had surgery or you need to have surgery. Yeah, for some of you, you're having surgery or you need to have surgery or you're resting from surgery. But yeah, but for some of you, you're contemplating about this money, all right, about this money. Maybe about school, going back to school. Oh, look at that. The devil is right in your heart chakra with this money. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, somebody's is not backing you up. There it is. King of Swords again. Look at that. King of Swords. So we got, four cards that came out the same. Okay. So we have King of Wands right above that. So this is definitely somebody who's being, controlling, being toxic in your life, that has destructive behavior. Maybe they need to go to rehab or something. Maybe they need to be in solitude or you need to get away from this person, give them a rest. Yeah. For some of you, you're seeing this. Somebody's telling you about this toxicity too. Yeah, you need to heal from this. Look at that. The star right above the Fool, fresh beginnings. Yeah, you need to heal. And, for some of you, you're trying to find your purpose. You're rejuvenating, you're healing. For some of you, you're healing from either this toxicity or maybe, again, for some of you, surgery or healing from something. What ground? It could be from, this Five of Swords here, this conflict, these hostilities that you're trying to break free from, or you're just, you're just going, or you're looking at them like, yeah, okay, I'm out. I'm going on a different, I'm a free spirit. I'm out of here. You just want simplicity, fresh starts, healing. Yeah, for some of you, you're trying to find your purpose. Like, what are you supposed to be doing? You need some clarity from that. But I feel like if you're asking this person or whatever, I feel like they're giving you like the misinformation, or they're, not giving you the right information. What's this grounding? What's this Five of Swords? What is this Five of Swords spirit? What's these conflicts and battles? What are these fighting about? Maybe for some of you, for some of you, somebody doesn't want to see you leave. Yeah, travel. Coming in fast, a shift, a change, a swift change of something, a movement of some sort. Yeah, you're moving on from here. Yeah, like I just said, you want to move from this whole, conflict and everything. For some of you, you're traveling somewhere, but yeah, you're out of there. Montana, I just heard Montana, Michigan, something with mountains, Colorado, something like that. I just heard that. Yeah, look at that. Somebody's in regret about this shit too. Look at that. Somebody's in regret. You or them. But somebody's regretful. Maybe because they gave you too many options. All right. And they kept you negative in a negative mindset. And all you want right now is balance to get away from this, from this betrayal and this shit that's been keeping you up at night. Yeah, the moon giving you burdens. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. What else, Spirit? What else? Let's do this first and then what else, Spirit? What's this Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords, trying to hold you back from something here? So somebody's keeping something some kind of truth back. They're holding the truth back from you. Somebody's either you or them, but take it where it resonates, okay? Either somebody's holding something back, the truth from you, or somebody here is let's see, between worlds. Yeah, look, space between the old and the new, trying to balance two lives in transition, torn between two paths. Yeah, they're trying to, somebody, I feel like they want to tell you something, but they can't. Torn between two paths. Trying to balance two lives. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's holding something back here. Some kind of, truth. And for some of you, you're working hard, saving money. Okay? You've been working very hard, saving money here. And you need to rest. Okay, for some of you. All right, look at that. Local travel. Like I said before, for some of you, you're traveling. So you might be, yeah, confirmation. You might be local traveling, a local vacation somewhere. And again, for some of you, you've been working very hard, so now you're going on a vacation. Okay, it might be a romantic getaway or something like that, a little weekend getaway, or having to drive more. Either to school or to work. To get this money. Okay, to get this money. Yeah, some of you, yeah, you might have to drive a little bit more. For some of you, look at that. The moon. For some of you, yeah, you're traveling, local vacation. Yeah, it's a little mini vacation. But listen to your intuition. Look at that. Moon came under the Four of Swords in the Hermit. Soul searching. So you're soul searching. You're in solitude right now. So listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. All right. You have inner wisdom. You have old inner wisdom. Even if you're young, you have an old soul. All right. So listen to your intuition. Maybe somebody's trying to, hold something back from you. Again, something's a mystery here. Okay, something's a mystery. This person is keeping something back and they're keeping to themselves. All right. Listen to your intuition. There's definitely some kind of deception, hidden. Look, like I said before, it says underneath there, hidden truth. All right. There's some kind of hidden truth. So, and it looks like it's gonna about to come to an end. All right. It looks like it's about to come to an end. It's gonna be a big transformation. Shedding required. The shedding required because right above that is the devil. Okay, right above that is the devil, and then above that is the Eight of Pentacles, which, hard work, happy employment here, something maybe about this is your skill. But for some of you, this is definitely some kind of toxicity that's probably costing you money that you've been working hard for. Maybe some kind of addiction, toxicities, and materialistic. Maybe some of you are spending too much money, you know for some of you, materialism. Maybe for some of you, you're holding back all your money, like, you're being, super cheap, super frugal, to the point that it's an attachment, and it's, it's leading you to like something, I don't know, something bad, like, period. Just some kind of toxicity. But yeah, there is some kind of something needs shedding here because it's costing somebody. Destructive behaviors costing somebody money. They're gonna have to save money. The wheel. The wheel. All right. So this is faith, a turning point. It's a turning point. Big changes are coming. All right. Big changes are coming. Again, right before that is inedible endings. All right. So it was fate to happen like this. And right above that, it's two King of Wands and a King of Swords. Oh, excuse me for 1 second, my babies. Sorry about that. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune, there's a turning point. Right before that, it was a shedding, the big transformation. So yeah, there's big changes are coming. Big transformations. Big changes, big transformation. That's what it said. And it's from this toxicity. I feel like, there's codependency or some sort that people have, you have to do some soul searching about here. They're saying, listen to your intuition. All right. They just keep on telling me to say, listen to your intuition, guys. Contemplating something, with you contemplating something. Oh, boy. Oh, the toxicity. Magnetic. All right. Magnetic. Okay. So attracting things in life. Hard to resist something or someone. Okay. Yeah, and right above that is the Star and the Fool. So for some of you, yeah, it's hard for you to, resist something here. It's hard for you to resist something and you have to heal from it. For some of you, it is something here or someone that is hard for you to resist. All right, maybe it might be a soulmate. This is soulmate, soul family. It can be a bond that helps you grow. It can be family members here that are, the conflict and battles and fights here all the time. And you just, you're just trying to get away from all that and heal. I feel for some of you, you just, the Fool, you just want, to just fresh beginnings and, simplicity. For some of you, you have white dogs. Some of you, you have white and black dogs. For some of you, a push buggy is significant, like one of those wagons. I mean, a Volkswagen is significant. For some of you, you have curly hair to your shoulders here. I feel brown curly hair to your shoulders. I'm getting that, Skippies. I don't know why that just came to my. I'm hearing Skippies, Keds, or something like that. Maybe some of you were Converse. I don't know. All right. Ooh. What else, Spirit? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? What's this Four of Swords between worlds? What is this? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, only wants you abstinence, innocence. So for somebody here, they only wants you only. Okay, abstinence, innocence. Maybe you're innocent about, too. For some of you, you're innocent to this truth that's about to come out. And they only want you, but there's some kind of something that they're holding back. But there's definitely some kind of innocence, honesty, truth that has to come out here. And somebody's torn between two worlds. There's a love offer here, or yeah, love wins, sincere love, next love to the next level. For some of you, you probably, again, you're going on a mini vacation with your person right here, or you probably just came back in the winter from a vacation, right? Maybe for some of you too, you're for some of you, that work very hard. You've been working very hard, saving your money. You might be taking your person to uh, a little local vacation, like you're gonna offer, or they're gonna offer you a token, like a love offer. So let's go on vacation. For some of you, that just met or whatever, or it doesn't have to be just meeting, but for some of you, you're going on vacation and you've been saving for this vacation. Okay. All right, here we go. Have under repair, mending in process, not ready. And this is, right under the moon and resting. All right, under repair, mending in process, not ready. For some of you, you're resting, you're in solitude, you're retreating, you're recuperating from something for sure. Because mending in progress, you're recuperating from probably from this deception, the hidden truth again that you so, soul search and found out got this truth about, and your heart chakra is spiritual, higher self, the higher path. Above that is death and toxic. So right now you're on a higher path. There's a dead end to something. There's shedding, a transformation. For some of you, you had to, get rid of this toxicity, whatever it was. It can be anything. Can be addicted to, collecting stuff, from collecting stuff to porn, to sex, to pills, to gossiping. It can be whatever, like you do something obsessively with. Okay. But for some of you, you're spiritual. You're taking the higher road here. You're shedding this thing, this shit, this toxicity, this destructive behavior, the restrictions, the addictions, maybe the seductions, codependency on something. All right, what else, Spirit? What else? What else is Scorpio? What's the Wheel and King of Swords and King of Wands? What is this? How do you? Maybe there's two people that you're trying to trying to deal with, or two women that you're trying to deal with or something, and they have to, like, I don't know. I'm just a messenger, guys, but this is what I'm picking up here. All right. It was something, fate was something, it was fate. Something happened here. Either two men or two women. All right. Deep thought right underneath the wheel and the faith and the turning point. Big changes are coming. They're thinking about you. You have options. You have decisions to make. Again, look, there's a decision to make. Two women, two thing here was destined to happen. But, as a turning point, big changes are coming, but somebody's thinking of you. There's options and there's decisions and there's a deep thought. Somebody's in deep thought about something. But don't worry, big changes are coming, and it was fate. It was a turning point, and it was fate, So what's this magnetic and this and the calm and the star? For some of you, you want to become a star. You want to become a star. For some of you, you want me to take these two? Yeah. All right. So can't be trusted, won't change. So somebody won't change, it can't be trusted. Okay, they're habitual liars. Okay, this is what grounds you is manipulation too. Of course, with the battles and the hostility and the competition, yeah, somebody wants control. Look, somebody wants control. Again, somebody's trying to take control here, influence, outsmart you, manipulate. They're lying. They can't be trusted. This is in your sacred chakra and your root. So yeah, they're trying to manipulate you. This can be family, or this can be a loved one. Okay, it can be either or, some kind of partnership. It can be also from work too. But something's going to happen that's going to be quick, manifesting quickly here. I don't feel like this is going to last forever, whatever it is. But you can see the control and the manipulation and the battles and the fights, and you're out. You move quickly out of there. Okay, you make a quick decision to leave. All right, what else here? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio here? Yeah, again, I feel like somebody's holding something back, blocking change maybe, and you're innocent about all this. What else? What is this? What is this? King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, between world and innocent about this. What is this? Alchemy wedding. So a divine and feminine, a masculine unify, connecting their divinity. So this is you connecting with somebody. A divine feminine and masculine unify. So if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, this is what crowns you. You might be holding, saving money to buy a ring or something, working hard for some of you, and they only want you, okay? And this is, they're telling the truth about this with the King of Swords. Honest and clarity and justice. All right, so connecting through. There's a portal for you guys. Third eye portal. All right. For some of you, your third eye is wide open. I feel portal connecting through. So you might be connecting through your dreams or something. You might be hearing them or whatever, but you're connecting through because there's a portal here for you. There's a portal. They're saying praying for solutions. Praying for solutions. This is you under repair, mending in process. Deception, hidden truth. So proceed with caution, and then the resting. So somebody's, praying for solutions. Somebody definitely is getting some kind of surgery or is sick or something, and they're trying to, dig deep and self-reflect and everything and get guidance for somebody who has wisdom. Okay, that's what this is. Praying for solutions, and somebody's just praying for solutions. This can be that, or somebody who was deceived, somebody who was being deceitful. Somebody's praying for a solution here, being in solitude, resting, retreating themselves. Midnight hour here, right in the middle here, in your heart chakra, above the devil and the death and higher self, trying to catch you sleeping. Stay awake. There it is. Somebody, this devil here, this toxic person or whatever that you need to be shedding, who's costing you money or something like that, or working hard, to take your money. I'm trying to catch you sleeping, so stay awake. 12 o'clock might be significant here. 12 o'clock or 11:59, that can be significant. You can be dealing with the what is a Capricorn? A Capricorn. October 17th is here. I'm sorry, November 17th. Unicorn. Unicorn right here. Good things are coming. Right above the Wheel of Fortune, guys. You know, you have options. You're going to have options. Good things are coming. You're going to have to decide. But unicorn, for some of you, you love unicorns. I just heard somebody, also horses. For some of you, you probably have a horse. You bet on horses or something like that. Carousel, another horse. Something to do with horses, guys. Repeating cycles. Here, you're repeating cycles. The guy's an habitual liar. They're probably hard to resist, but you need to heal from this person and, start fresh with new beginnings. Okay? This person won't change, can't be trusted, and you're probably repeating the same old cycles. But you're a magnet, and you're attracting. It's hard to resist them, or you're hard to resist for them. Attraction to something or someone. So it can be a thing, It can be something or someone that you're repeating cycles with. Okay, and what grounds you is bloody teacup. Is a bloody teacup. Tiny sips at a time, not too much. All right, tiny sips at a time, not too much. So this is, above, right underneath control and manipulation with the fighting, and somebody who wants to fight coming in quick here. Tiny sips at a time, not too much. Something I feel for some of you, you can only take somebody a little bit at a time. Doses can only take doses a little bit at a time. Like you can only be around somebody, but so much. Only a couple of hours, and that's it. You gotta run away or you know something like that. You can only take somebody, but so much. What else? Seagulls and runes, magic symbols. So somebody here is used to influence you. Used to influence you. Negativity used against you, writing symbols on your name and business. So using magic symbols to fuck with you here. Used to influence you. This is, the same thing where they want to manipulate you. Somebody is, just trying to manipulate. This can be you or them. Negativity used against you. So pick me spells. Pick me spells here. Wants to be chosen. Somebody here wants to be chosen. All right. Another woman is casting spells on, or it can be your person to choose them over you. I was saying over here some kind of truth. I don't know. Obsessively desires male approval and validation. All right. Wants to be chosen. Pick me. All right. Bait magic here. So finding ways to lure you in, trying to draw you in a trap, dangling things you like in front of you, can be money, okay? Hoping you would fall for their bait, dangling things that you like in front of you, period. Trying to manipulate you, you know? So, repeating cycles, they can't be trusted, all right? So, whatever this is, you know who I'm talking to. I am going to pick from here, a few from here, and then I am going to wrap up this reading, guys. Let's see what the Twisted Oracle has to tell us for Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, let's go. What you got? What's this, Spirit? What's this, what's their crown chakra? What's their crown chakra for Scorpio? What's the crown chakra for Scorpio? All right. So this one, and this one. Yep. Yeah, legal matters. That's what this is. Something holding you back. Maybe that's what they're keeping from you. Some kind of child support, traffic ticket. It can be paternity, criminal, property, something, divorce. Something with legal matters, though. Maybe this is what they're trying to keep you, they're hiding from you, okay? They might be hiding this from you or trying to control something like this, a divorce, a property, something to do with a property, a criminal activity, child support, something to do with something toxic, though, all right? Legal matters. Okay, and then mixed signals. This person's probably throwing you mixed signals here. Okay, they have options. Again, you're praying for solutions. Maybe they had options. With the pick me spells, shattered. In your heart chakra, you're shattered about this shit. I'm trying to catch you sleeping, but you got your higher selves. All right, that's you're shattered because of this toxicity too, and this deceit. And it could be, with somebody that's sick. All right. It could be somebody that's sick. Again. Give me three more. Three more from this deck, Spirit. All right. So somebody wants something their way. Yeah. Somebody wants something their way. And that's it. Again, the manipulator. Somebody keeping something from you. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. They want everything their way. All right, mirroring. This is you mirroring. This is you can be mirroring your partner here, okay? Because this is under your sacred chakra, so you can be mirroring your partner right now. Repeating cycles, okay? They're saying you're repeating cycles. Don't trust this person. Don't trust you're mirroring the same thing. Start fresh. Start fresh, okay? Take a leap of faith. Be a free spirit. Take that adventure. Be spontaneous. It's gonna be okay. This is you. This is probably how you feel. But yeah, repeating the same old cycles there. Mirroring. That's what that is. And what grounds you is signs from the universe. Look, signs, red flags, intuition, dreams, clarity. Yeah, you got clarity from all this bullshit right here, okay? From all this fighting, competition, this hostility and intimidation and violence and all that, manipulation, control, they're trying to outsmart you, all right? So, yeah, take it, little by little here, okay? Tiny sips at a time, not too much. Take it in little by little here. But there's red flags. Your chakras are open. Your red flags, you see the red flags, your intuition. You get dreams, all right? And you have clarity, okay? You have clarity. So please use your discernment, all right? Use your discernment with everything. I'm going to give you an animal. This is an animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing, my beautiful babies. Scorpio, whales, and pandas. You might be seeing pandas, on TV, on the internet, or whatever, but it means tranquility. Strong personal boundaries are essential for feeling safe and grounded, all right? Of course. Okay? Tranquility. Meditate. They help you create a balanced and nurturing environment. Okay, so strong personal boundaries are essential for feeling safe and grounded. So create your boundaries right now. Don't let people bully you and try to defeat you and be hostile and violent with you, manipulate you, control you, influence you with bad things. So they're saying to keep grounded. They stay balanced. And whale, you might be seeing whales or you're going to be seeing a whale. All right, it's time to stand up and speak your truth. Listen to your inner voice. Again, listen to your inner voice because listen to your inner voice. All right, alleviate the drama and unrest around you to find true peace within. So listen to your voice. Alleviate the drama and unrest around you. All right, this is unrest. They're saying to rest. Okay, rest. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Rest, pray, okay? That's for some of you. For some of you, again, with the surgery, all right? This was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, come back for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, all right? I really appreciate you guys. Love, light, and peace to every one of you. Please be kind to one another, and please don't be mean, because mean people suck. Mwah. I love you guys. I will see you soon.